Town's firefighters have marched to the Chief Fire Officer's office at Goodwood Fire Station. They want a motion of no confidence passed against the fire chief. Well, the disgruntled firefighters have been in a dispute with the city over a range of issues for some time now. ENCA's Ronald Masinda is at the march with more details. Good afternoon to you, colleague. Let's get to the crux of it. What are firefighters exactly complaining about? What concerns have they raised?
Very good afternoon to you, to me. Well, basically, firefighters are complaining about the working conditions that they have been subjected to by the city of Cape Town. They say currently they are working around 240 hours a month. That is about 80 hours more, and they say they are not getting paid overtime for those working hours. In fact, I'm going to quickly step out of shot just to give you a sense of what's happening behind us. Around 400 firefighters are at this actual march. Many firefighters who are not here are actually on work duty. Having spoken to one firefighter who wanted his identity to be concealed, he said to us that, they've been disgruntled for many years, around 2012, where they've been trying to take this fight with the union to assist them in this fight that they have with the city of Cape Town. I'm going to quickly step into shot and bring in a spokesperson from NUMSA, the man by the name of Mike Kumalo. Thank you, sir, for your time. For starters, as I mentioned earlier to my colleague, this has been a long battle, but some of the people that I spoke to earlier say that they also are worried about the union because they feel that you guys are taking your time in trying to resolve this matter. How do you respond to that?
Yeah, first and foremost, I would want just to correct where you have made a mistake and say NUMSA. It is SAMU, the South African Municipal Workers Union. One can understand the frustration that the members here is understanding the background of this particular matter. But one need also to take into consideration the legalities around this matter. This matter is coming up on the 26th at the Labour Court. It is a matter which was also delayed by Imatu being not initially part of the initial court case, and later on have made an application to join the proceedings, which the law allows them to do. But unfortunately, it has just caused delays in this particular matter. So I can understand the frustrations, but sometimes we have to just follow the processes.
Now, we do know that this matter is with the Labour Court and a big judgment is expected on Wednesday. Why then are you guys marching today?
You see, what we are expecting from the court is to rule in as far as the validity of the then collective agreement, which we say that that agreement is not of any forcing effect. It has expired, its time span has passed. So that is the matter that the court needs to be dealing with. But in as far as the future, from now moving forward, that does not mean us to stop us from engaging the city with a view of entering into a fresh new agreement, which is in compliance with the provisions of the law as we move forward, so that the court can deal with what happened in the past. But let's start dialogue to try and find a solution to the future.
There's also been allegations of workers intimidating other workers to stay away from work. How do you respond to that? Because the city, there have been reports that 19 workers were suspended last year.
It was like that, but it's more not about workers per se intimidating other workers, other than to say it is an act by management themselves that have sent a clear message to say they need to isolate those who are vocal about this particular issue and make sure that they will be suspended and be taken out of the workplace as they were portrayed to be the rotten apples. But in as far as we are concerned, we are saying workers are just fighting for their rights. It's a basic right that they are standing up for. So we don't see that as a threat coming from other workers, other than to say it is management's tactic.
Mr. Kumalo, just before I let you go, should Wednesday's judgment not go the workers' way, how would SAMU react to that? What will be the next steps?
As we are here today, we are here to drop a petition at the chief's office that workers have lost vote of no confidence in him. We have lost confidence in him. He needs to go. He needs to pick up. He has lied under oath. He has made false statements, and we are saying that he need also to be charged. That's just like any other employees. The issue of inconsistent application of policies, including the one of disciplinaries, is the issue that we are driving with our campaigns across the city, and we are not going to stop with this campaign and protest actions up until the city has come to terms with what we are demanding.
Thank you so much indeed, Mr. Kumalo from SAMU. Well, to me, just to also give you a sense of the magnitude of this protest action, we've also been hearing reports that out of the 35 stations in Cape Town, 12 have been operational since the workers decided to down tools. And furthermore, to me, we know that in Cape Town, fires are always escalating, especially in summer where there's dry conditions and very strong winds. And a 2018-2019 report reported that around 15,500 fires took place in that year alone. So that just gives you an extent of the magnitude of fires that are experienced here in Cape Town every year.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Ronald Masinda, live coming to us from Cape Town. Update